Hi, here is the new battery soldering from Milwaukee, and I will make short video. I work many on cars, and the main problem is to pull the cables for soldering iron, and I will see does this Milwaukee tool, since only Milwaukee have something this powerful for soldering. Maybe some other companies have, but maybe I don't know. We will see. This is the package. I will unbox to see. Okay, I will not bother too much. This is the tool. It look nice. We will see how it will work. Here is the battery. Here is the charger and instruction. This part I will not look at all. Here is the tool. This battery is a 2 amp battery Li-ion. Here you have this will show the battery how much is charged, and now this status is when the iron is heating, and when it go green you can work with it. So you need only 10 seconds to go green. Now all the time this iron is hot, so you can work. When you turn off, you see it stay red because this iron is hot, and in this case, with this red light, you know that the tool is still hot. The good thing is that you cannot damage anything when you are working on the surface in car or some project you have, because the tool have this protecting plastic thing. I don't know how to say. You also can do this kind of angle. You have 3 positions to put and to lock. Okay, now I will show. Here I have 4 kind of thickness, wire thickness, and this one is not problem. We will see in which point this solder iron will be good. This is my old with wire iron. This old iron, soldering iron, work just fine with any wire thickness. In some case I have used this cheap Parkside iron. This is good, but this one only can solder this kind of wires. So when you have thickness, the wire there is much more thick than this, you cannot solder. So let me show. Now first we will put this little wire. This will not be the problem, you just to see. So we will start this iron and we will wait to go green. I work, you see now is green, and now we can solder this wire. This wire is not problem. See, this is perfect tool for this kind of wire. Okay, now I will not turn off because we will proceed with this one. This one is thicker than wire before. We will see how we'll go with this. Here we will, you see, very quickly you can work with this kind of thickness. See, it's a good solder. Now we will change. You see, this kind of is very practical, because you cannot damage anything when you pull the tool on the table or somewhere else. You can put it like this. Let's go with this thickness. So this will be the big challenge for battery iron. We will see how will this go. To be honest, I don't use the wires thickness like this in my job, but you see, this tool just work great. See, perfect solder. Okay, and here we have this kind of speaker wire that is pretty thick. We will see, will this Milwaukee tool solder this kind of wire. So now we will let, okay, this is a pretty thick, but it will be good. You see, I will have good solder. You see, this is okay. So what to say in the end? Now I will turn off this tool, and it will show this red all the time until the iron head will completely be cold. Then we turn off. In this case I will show the battery is still full. So in my daily use I can work all day on my electronic parts and car that I do on my job, and I can do it with one battery. So this was the quick review. I am not pretty good in this. So this model, you see, this is the model I bought, and to be honest, this tool saved many times for me, because I always, when I have the wires thicker than this one, I need to use the cable to put to extend the electricity to the car in the job that I have done, that I have to do. So for now, in this 1 month I use this one. I don't need to use ordinary soldering iron. So you see, this was the quick show. And this Milwaukee, it's very good tool to do the job. You see, this is very thick wire, and I'm the fan of DeWalt tools. This is my first Milwaukee tool, but since DeWalt don't have this kind of tool, I purchased this one, and to be honest, I'm very happy with this. So this battery will last, depend on your job you have to do, but for me, I work on cars. I use it all day, and the second day, probably in the half of my working time, I need to put to the charger. So you see, this red will stay on all the way, then, so you can know, you are pretty sure when the iron is completely cold. Thanks.